cult members. He says getting someone out can be a long and difficult job.
Jeff Jacobson's life is frighteningly normal. To watch him around the house, it is hard to believe he's the same man who belonged to a cult for 6 years. At one point, living in a van in a church parking lot so he could even give his rent money to the cult.
I bought into the idea that this group I was in was the only group on the planet that knew what life was all about.
Today, Jeff is helping to spread a different word about the dangers of cults. As a local representative of the Cult Awareness Network, he worked with friends and relatives of cult members.
One of the worst things to do is to go to that person and say, you're in a horrible cult, you better get out of it right now, or I'll never speak to you again. You know, something like that, that's the worst, because that, to that person, is evidence that they're in the right thing. Because persecution is proof, in a lot of groups, for example, Korsh's group, I'm sure, persecution is proof that you're in the right group.
But knowing what he does about cults, he's not confident about the situation in Waco. And his own personal experience has shown that it is not likely the people in Koresh's compound are suddenly going to throw their beliefs aside.
But it took me, I would say, about 3 months from the time I started thinking maybe something was wrong to the time I decided, you know, this is wrong, and left.
Now, if you are worried about a friend or a relative who may be in a cult, here is a number for the Cult Awareness Network. This is a local number, 970-8133. Now, it's important to point out that this is strictly a